just making some pens here now. What? How are you now? Good and you? Well, we just got the cart cleaned out. As you seen in the last video there, we finished the grass, so now we got to take the old girl auger there, put it in that bin. I think it is the wheat. They've got to see the Eli wheat first, or I could do red berry, either or. Anyways, I think I'm gonna do the Eli, which is in there. Whatever I got more, whichever bin. That's the breed of the seed, Eli. So I think I'm gonna do that first. But anyways, we got this all blown out, and she's all ready to go. And now we're gonna hop back down and shut the compressor off, because we don't need that for a little while. I still haven't got a starter for my truck. Hasn't come in yet. Goddamn coronavirus anyway. So there we go. There you go, boys. They're just giving her those guys over there. Coming for a fill. Old Connor Meats. There he is. Whoa! That's all we need here now. We don't need the Foss truck, but I'm gonna bring old Art over there, the old red tandem, maybe tomorrow or whatever. We're gonna treat a bunch of seed and get that done, and then that way I can pick. There we go. Shut the flash off. Then I can get. I should be good for a whole day with seed that way. So I think that's the plan. But what I want to do is suck out of the bin, load it in the truck, treat into my semi, and that way all we got to do is unload wheat out of the semi and back into the truck and then out to the field. Then I don't have to try to treat into right into the drill like this. So that's kind of the plan anyways. So I guess I'll talk to you guys in a bit here. Just gonna swing around here and make our headland going that way. I always like having my levers in towards the outside of my headland. So anyway, boys, gotta get ready to make a big loop here. So we'll see you in the next little clip. How's she going tonight, boys? Well, check this out. See your fucking breath out here. It's -10. Sure hope my brother opened the valves on the sprayer tonight, or we'll be putting another 1,500 bucks into her again. Anyways, we left this tank empty. That one's full, and this one's full here on the back. And there's still some shit in the tank. So what I've done is we mounted a filter on the side of the pump here, or not the pump, but the whatever the hell you want to call it, off this valve. So anyways, we'll fire the pump up and let it suck through there, and we only go to about 800 anyways, because fuck, I don't need to fill it, because I can't get enough acres out of my seed anyways. So we got the old corn binder ready to dump and treat seed. I'll bring you back when I get the liquid filled. And then, well, so here's why, that's why I put that light in the back. I'm gonna show you. So I put that LED light up there, and it lights up my tank when I'm in the tractor, and I can see how much liquid's in the tank still. Other than that, I have a hard time seeing it. So I got one here for filling the drill as well. And here's my seed treater. That's what I use. Just a fucking good old hand sprayer. So I throw my seed treatment in there, and then I lock the nozzle on and stick it in there somewhere in the end here. and just trickle the grain in, and she blends as she goes in. Usually what I do is I treat into the semi-trailer, and then it's all treated, and all we gotta do is go pick up treated seed. But this way we don't get any treated seed in the trucks, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It's old girl, she's an old trusty old bitch. So anyway, I want to change those lights on the back here to LED too for when we're loading and stuff here. But anyway guys, I'm gonna get going here and get loaded and fucking roll on another jag here. So I'll see you in a few. Here we go, boys. Ready to go. Filled up liquid seed, treated seed, filled up the foss, and we're good to go. I'm just gonna head in here now and grab some lunch now that we've got everything moved over. We've got everybody going. Dad's gonna go start bunching some flax. Brother's spraying his quarter. He's gonna do a test. We put hot shot on here with liter of Roundup, and then his quarter, I think he said he's gonna do 40 acres of Authority, and the rest will be Corex. So it'll be a little try, see how she goes. I see my guy come here, he made one round and that was it on the making flax straw, so I guess whatever. But so I told Dad, fuck it, go and bunch this son of a bitch, I gotta get going. So we're gonna be over here next. Buncher's right there, and yeah, I guess that will be it for now until I get back with lunch and get going. So anyway guys, we'll see you in a few here. Good old lunch delivery. Got its chemical marked out. Fucking guy just giving her. Okay, there's one delivered. Where's my light on here? There we go. Anyway, he's got enough water here to do a half section for sure, 10 gallons. So anyway, we're gonna give her shit. I gotta head over to the old man. He's over there, bunch of flax straw, I think, if he got going or not yet. I guess we'll find out when I get there. So anyway, see you in a bit. Shit, boys, check her out. This lunch break brought to you by the Dairy Mart. I think the fucker's upside down. Maybe not. Bake or mushroom barbecue burger. Fuck, doesn't that look nice? Oh, wonderful. Go check them out, guys. Indian Head. Highway 56, Indian Head. Right beside the Tim Hortons there. Tell them Old Straight Pipe sent you. And then I got this. Look at that, boys. Isn't that fucking just king? Nice. I think I'm going to save that one for a little while. Probably not. I'll probably end up eating it all right away. But anyway, I just wanted to give old Mother Glass a shout out there. So go check them out. Highway 56, the #1 highway, Indian Head. Little building with ice cream cones on the front. Tyson and Nick know what I'm talking about. Anyway, see you in a bit. We're just going to get fired up here. So see you in a few. Jeepers, guys. I forgot a couple shout outs in my last video there. Rick Bork. Go check out old Ricky. Ricky. Bark. And his sidekick, the Borkster. Go check him out. Grumpy Farmer. There's your shout out, Grumpy. Don't be so angry. Anyway, let's go check those guys out. I forgot about them. If I think of anybody else, I'll put it on here. So anyway, just gonna keep giving her. I just thought about that. So good enough. Alright, boys, check her out. Look at this mint hole girl. Got a load of weed on her. I'm gonna take her over to the other side of the creek pasture. Listen to her purr, the old girl. Armstrong. Woohoo! There we go. Hold her right about 40 mile an hour. That's pretty good. Well, boys, I guess I gotta have a good night's sleep. Son of a bitch. So, after I did my live stream there, I came back to fill and noticed that I didn't use enough fertilizer because my just like I said on my live stream, that gauge was fucked up at the window. So I came back and I only used half of what I should because well, I didn't know where we filled it to anyways, whatever. And I couldn't tell if my pressure was working. So here was the first problem. Back on here, this electric actuator valve was turned that way, and that means that it's stuck on. So what happened was, I had a shitty fucking old plug right here, and yeah, I couldn't shut the valve off. But like I said, I had no pressure to tell if it was working anyway, so I should have fucking just went to the city this morning and picked up a goddamn gauge and just have been done with it. Then I wouldn't be fucking around. Anyways, I would have had to stop it right now anyway, because so that's where the fan goes, and the motor's here, a little Parker motor too. See, that's why I don't need a case return or case drain. It's only 2 hoses. Anyway, that little spline on there with the male dink there, what goes into the female into here, I'll show you when I get home because I'm gonna have to heat it up. But anyways, goes into there, strip those gears out of the shaft that drives my fan. So this is all aluminum, so I'm gonna have to go home and warm that up with the torch and try to get that off so I can get inside to get the bolts. Oh man, what a joke. But the good thing is, I guess, old Mazer Group in Regina, or Elmore Park, has 2 of them in stock, so that will be kind of nice, I guess. But anyways, I gotta have a piss here, so I'm gonna go home and take this apart, and then gotta go get parts in the morning, I guess. So we'll see you then. Okay, so I brought the whole housing home because then I don't have to load the torch up and into the truck, or I really didn't have much room in the truck. But anyways, so I heated up this hub. That's not bad anymore, but anyways, I heated that hub off, or heated the hub, and then all I did was just grab it and the fan lifted right off of there. So that apparently the shaft is tapered. Well, I beat on it now, so it's kind of fucked. But anyways, I'm gonna try to pound it through going this way, but first I gotta take out that grease nipple, and then that piece should come right off of there, the shaft, and then I can take this other part of these bearing holders, and then I can get new bearings too. If I'm going through all this headache, I might as well change the bearings too. So anyway, I'll see you in a few then, guys. All right, boys and girls, and it's okay, we got that shaft out. Where is it now? Right here. So it's good. There's the old grease titty. And so that's where the hydraulic motor goes on there. So that kind of goes like that through those bearings. Actually, it sits about here because it's flush. So anyway, this goes through here, and the hydraulic motor mounts on here then, and goes in the back of here. But this is what I got to get, the shaft, because all the splines are twisted out. So that's not good, but whatever, it is what it is. So I'll video putting this back together, but I think I'm gonna get some bearings too. Fucking change them over. I may as well. Unless, by the look of it here, I can almost pop the bearings out of there without taking the housings out. So that's gonna be kind of nice. We'll see what happens here. I'll let you know in a few, so talk to you in a bit. Okay, boys, I'm back again. Look at that. Okay, so I really swore at these guys up and down and up and down. But actually, I kind of like them again because look at this. Look at them big pillow blocks. A guy can get them right in and out of there like nothing. So what I done, let's just stick it back in here a little bit for you. So they go in here like this, just like any bearing holder and race, I guess. And then you just twist it in. So that's fucking pretty cool. I don't have to take all that shit apart to change bearings. I like that. Whoever thought of that idea was a pretty smart cat. So now I gotta tighten these bolts back up because I loosened them off in the field because I didn't really know what the hell I was doing because it was dark. So I'll get this back together now. It looks like I need oh no, they're Allen wrench, so that's good. I got a set here. So I'll tighten these back up and I'll bring you back then in a few, guys. Okay, sounds good. All right, boys. Well, just went to Marcusson, or Mazer Group, sorry. Used to be Marcusson. And got some bearings, a couple cans of Seafoam, thing of Loctite, and a pair of gloves. And the shaft that we need for the fan. There he is. And that came out to $877. My God. So I guess we'll go get that together and hopefully we get rolling here before lunch. And yeah, put a few miles on. So anyway, I'll get you here when I get fixing. So see you in a bit. Okay, so we got one bearing in. Brand new. Now we're gonna take this other one and try and set you up here if I can. Come on. That way I can work away. There we go. That's pretty good. Now the grease nipples are on the inside. You can see that little hole. I try to line that up with the grease nipple. Going like this. And then a little wee turn. Like so. Done deal. So now I'm gonna go get my anti-seize, which is, I had to put the heat on. It's cold in here. She froze pretty good last night again, like down to I'm betting probably -8, I think it said. So that was real good. Lord, how's my anti-seize now? Of course I can't find it because I need it. Anyway, I'll find this anti-seize and I'll bring you back. Wild dog bite the back of its bum. Ta-da! Okay, so now we need to whoops. We'll set you back here again for a quick minute. Whoa! There we go. There's the shaft in the bag. Now, I'm going to give it some paint. Paint some anti-seize on. Probably can go through the back, I'm thinking. Give her some good old seasons. There we go. There. Okay. Now, All right, so hang on here. Got anti-seize all over my hands. So here's how this goes. I may have to try to clean up that little collar a bit. Right there, I gotta clean him up because for some reason it does want to go, but I think my set screws are stuck. Come on, Billy. Give me full of anti-seize. You won't stick to your girlfriends. Look at it. Dummy. Alright, I'll bring you back in a few here when I get these loosened off. Well, dang it. Oh, shit. Hang on. So, we've got this. I gotta scrape all this old silicone off. And that fan bolts on here. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna scrape all this off. There's the motor. Pretty simple deal, but let's get to work here. I'll probably just do it all and then I'll bring you back when I get it on. And hopefully it works. So we'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, boys. She's a blowing. Oh yeah, nice air there. That's good. So I just went to the back. Just a zinging the old girl. Fuck, that fertilizer hurts on the cuts. There we go. That's how we check the runs with the fan on like that. And as you can see, there it is. Wheat's out of every shank. So that's nice. Well, boys, we got the other side done there. Folded up and bombed over to this side. I got probably, I don't know, 8 or 10 acre little chunk in here, and I probably got enough seed to do it before I shut her down and head over to my brother's quarter over there. We're gonna put in the same wheat there, but he's putting a different blend than I'm putting on. So anyway, I'll go get this seeded out, and he's using my wheat too. We're gonna seed red berry over there. That's what he wanted, but he's got his own seed treatment too. So I figured, well, I'll piss on it. I probably got just enough acres to do this little chunk, so that's what I'm gonna do. Fuck, is she hilly here. Woo! Anyway, I guess we'll keep chugging along. There she be, just going to town. That's holding the phone flat. Steep old ditches. Anyway, guys, I guess we'll see you in a few then. Next repair. So, these springs on here are loaded up right now. You got to be very, very careful. That's why you put a chain on it and pull it with a truck. This piece here was jammed up inside of here. And there you go, Nick. That's why that wing wasn't seating. Remember when I was talking to you on the phone? This one wasn't going in. The bolt was bust out. And it was jammed up inside of there. So my depth was fucked up on my outside one, but that's okay. Just got to overlap it for the last little couple acres I've done. So, I guess I got a new bolt right here. I'm going to have to pry that up out of the way. And then we will thread this guy in there. And I think we'll be laughing. So, anyway, I'll see you in a few, guys. Oh, round 757.3. Oh man. So I had a bunch of trouble here. I had this piled up in me last night. So I took it all apart, shorted it out to do my headlands. And then I would have had to lift up and turn out. So then I would have been double fertilizing the headlands. So I didn't really want that. So now that works. What else did I do? There's a plug back here. You won't be able to see it, but it's down here. That runs to the liquid cart. And I cut the plug ends off and fixed that. Day before that, the wires at the back where the air cart is and behind where they plug in there, because I take the cart off when I seed my peas. Those were all kind of shorted out. Fuck, it's getting hot in here. Last night I was seeding and the pin came out of my packers. Fucking Wreck-It Ranch does it again. Pin came out of the packers. There's like a little thing that drops down. It's got a hole in it. And there's another clevis that comes up, and the pin comes through from the back with a snap ring on it. And that pin fell out somewhere last night, way over, and I fucking drug my packers for one strip. And I got out and looked, and I couldn't notice what the hell was going on. So I came back and I took my flashlight out there, and I thought, well, why is this doing like this? It's sure pulling hard. Anyways, I got to the end of the field, lifted up, pulled out, and yeah, lo and behold, pin was gone. So I had to shut down. And then when I came home, when I left there, I started coming back to the trucks where we just left there, and that's when the switch fucked up, or my the plug-in in behind the cab here fucked up, and I couldn't shut the fertilizer off, so I had to re-short it out. And last night I had a freaking household light switch on there rigged up to use that. So anyway, we got everything fixed. I just headed out. I did a couple laps around these bushes here, this bush here and that slough. I headland them on my way out because I wanted to make sure my fertilizer was set again. Anyways, I got back over here and pulled out on the end, and I went to turn around to pull back in, and I looked, what the hell is on that shank now? Here there's a square belting that's used on square, or not belting, square chain that's used on square balers, and it was jammed over top of one of the tips. So I took the hammer, beat the fucking thing off, and then I bust the tip and broke this shear pin or roll pin. Blah, blah. Roll pin. So anyways, I got that done. Now we're just headed back out to go try it again here. So anyway, I'll get some more footage on this. That'll probably be the next video, but I guess I'll leave you here for now, and we'll see how things go. I'll probably be doing another live stream here in a few days, or a day or two, or whatever. Once I get this quarter done, I got to switch back to my wheat over on my other quarter, which is just straight back that way. So I'll get all this done here this quarter, and then I'll head back over there, get that done, and then I might come back. There's a half section here, and just over here, I'll show you. Just over that way, there's another quarter, and that one's going to be our feed barley. So I'm going to seed all the red berry wheat and come to do that barley. I don't know when, because I don't like planting shit. That's usually when you break down. But anyways, I'm going to seed that quarter of barley, then come back and probably switch to my Eli wheat, because I just don't want to have a bunch of wheat acres that are going to be all ready at once in case of rain and shit, then guy loses grade and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you have, right on. That's minty. And yeah, I guess we'll see you in the next one. Leave a comment. Talk to you later. We're gonna go head over here and give her shit. So see you in the next one, guys.